I have extra gloves.
If you have extras, I'll take them. Good. I don't need them.
Okay, we're getting here. You know, 740 with the ILS 6 right.
Okay, 740 Toronto Tiger, number 2, 7772, final caution turbine. She's rolling to the end. She'll be off. You'll still be a half mile back. Wind 080 6, turbine runway 06 right.
Clear to land 6 right, check all air. Kina 740.
Jazz 362, turn left Delta, contact ground 1219.
Delta 219, Jazz 362.
390 Alpha Bravo, Toronto Tower, number 1.
Toronto Tower, Birmingham International Airport. Give us the document.
128.8.
28, appreciate it.
Fast mode! Slow mode! Slow mode! Fast mode! Fast mode!
A very little beach 390 Premier.
Air India 189, exit Delta 7, cross runway 06 left.
And behind that,
Delta 7, cross runway 06 left here, India.
May 320 Air Canada 424 headed to
189
Montreal.
And the good news, they found you a new gate, which is available. Gate 176.
Thank you, 176 here, India, 189.
390 Alpha Bravo, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Line up runway 05, 390 Alpha Bravo.
Merry Christmas, everybody! And
Canada 465, ILS 6 right.
we got the family here today.
Tower number 2, company 37 mile back, wind 0805, clear line runway 06 right.
Mandy and the kids and my brother-in-law are all here live for a little Christmas Day family plane spotting.
0 at 5 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
With that, we'll contact the top end there, 12848, and runway 05 slow for takeoff, get off of level.
Air India 189, continue Delta, contact ground 1219.
Continue Delta 1219 Air India 189, good night.
Air Canada 740, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, Air Canada 740.
Air Canada 424, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05 and wait.
05 and wait, Air Canada 424. Tower 1924, Kilo 6 right.
Rouge 1924, Toronto Tower, number 2, 220, mile final, wind 0705, clear line runway 06 right.
Clear third line, Rouge 1924. Canada 424, we on the bridge.
Canada 424, no worries, give me a call when you're ready. Thanks for the heads up.
My wire is not great. All right, we got the whole family here today. Maeve, say hello.
Canada 740, contact ground.
Isla, say hello.
119,
They're very excited to be here to watch some airplanes tonight.
I'm your camera buddy.
You're my camera buddy.
I need someone's phone.
My other phone is out of battery, sorry.
467, ILS 06 right.
Canada 467, Toronto Tower, number 2, 321, 2, final, wind 0805, clear line runway 06 right.
Sector number 2, clear to land 06 right, Air Canada 467.
Air Canada 465, Delta 3, and cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 6 left, Air Canada 465. Canada Tower, Toronto Tower, November 390, Alpha Bravo, do we have an issue with our landing gear
390 Alpha Bravo, contact departure 28.8, I'll let them know to bring you back around.
Roger that, we'll contact departure 011.
Canada 465, left Delta, contact ground 1219.
Left Delta 219 and Canada 465.
You can charge it so you can use it. It's not going to be that helpful.
Cruise 1924, cross runway 06 left.
Oh, 6 left, cruise 1924.
I think they were told to line up and wait, but they're not moving yet.
Cruise 1924, turn left on Charlie, contact ground 121.9.
Left turn Charlie 1219, cruise 1924. Tower Jack, that's 777 inbound
Gotcha, 777 Toronto Tower, wind 0605, clear line runway 06 right, where you parking.
Service make field 2 land 600.
Yep.
There we go.
And 467, cross runway 06 left.
Cross runway 06 left there, Canada 467.
In my haste of packing up yesterday, I don't know what I did with my other headphones and my little bendy tripod that I use for my microphone. Oh well. It's probably in the car somewhere. There are a lot of things in the car. So our Canada 424 to Montreal, still waiting here. Merry Christmas everyone, by the way.
Target email, I said 2387, 1705, ILS 067.
My apologies, we check in.
Russia 2387, ILS 6 right, 175.
Air Canada 467, turn left on Charlie, contact ground 121.9.
Left turn Charlie and already ground 219 and get that 467.
Russia 2387, Toronto Tower, number 2 to a Challenger 2 back, wind 0605, clear line runway 06 right.
Clear line 6 right, Russia 2387.
Switch stuff around. Thanks for joining us on this crisp Christmas Day night. Eve night. Boxing Day Eve, we'll call it. Boxing Day Eve. Christmas evening. Not Christmas Eve, but Christmas evening.
Hello, Speedbird 99, Heavy Toronto Tower, plan Bravo exit, wind 0808, clear line runway 05.
Alright, we got a big one coming in. Speedbird 99, British Airways One World livery. Hey girls, big plane coming in. Speedbird 99, One World livery coming in.
040.
Clear to land 05.
Which transfer is this first?
Sorry, say again?
Transfer is this first?
0704. Left at Delta 1 and cross runway 06 left.
So the 777-200.
Runway 06 left.
Jet 777, contact ground 121
Target Air Canada 423, Island Drift correct.
Canada 423, Toronto Tower, wind 0704 knots, clear line runway 06 right.
Air Canada 423.
Westjet 2387, exit Delta 1 and cross runway 06 left.
1 cross 6 left, Westjet 2387. Tower, Westjet 2507 with you, Island 6 right.
Mission 2507, Toronto Tower, number 2, 222 final, wind 005, clear line runway 06 right.
Line 6 right, Westjet 2507.
I know, that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
Speedbird 99, right turn on Bravo, contact
Once
ground
again, my 4-year-old,
165.
using my wife's phone, has captured a very steady video.
To you and your crew as well, thank you.
Fantastic. I gotta hire her.
Contact ground 121.9.
In her defense, she is almost 5. So, it's not that miraculous. It is miraculous.
Brickyard 34-6 Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
I will post that. Mandy, send that to me later or put it on a Google Drive. I will post it later. Isla is an amazing plane spotter, and she's not even 5 yet. She is still waiting, I know, weird. I can't wait for Qatar either. I haven't seen it on the stream yet. Navkaran, Merry Christmas. Hi, Mark. Good United Express looks like lining up instead.
Canada 423, Delta 3.
State 90, Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you, State.
Canada 423.
Jen, loving the Wake Turbulence Aviation sweater. Thank you. You have to send us a picture of it sometime. Post it in the Facebook group. Rocking the Wake Turbulence swag. Yes, NAC. Air Canada 424 is still waiting. Plane spotting YYZ. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I don't know much about the Azerbaijan incident, but I would check out Simple Flying or similar. They seem to have some updated stuff. Can we see everyone? Jen asks. Yes, I believe we can. Just give me a minute. Once we get a departure out, I'll get them all to stand by a light. This is a ridiculous zoom. So, not ridiculous, just if they're near the camera, I can't catch them. So they're sending off Republic 3466 to Dulles on an Embraer 175.
No worries, my friend. At 423, ground 21.
What?
Good evening, Merry Christmas.
I'm using a Fuji XH2S. It's been my go-to night camera since middle of last year anyways.
Sandy 36 Heavy, roger, by the right lane, line up runway 05.
Can we get the left lane? We didn't pull numbers right there.
Right lane and just do the little back taxi.
Okay, we'll take that then via right.
Air Canada 424 still waiting.
Mission 2507, exit there, no 3, cross runway 069.
Well, we got a heavy behind it. Let's watch Air Canada 836 off to Munich. 777-300ER, Air Canada 836.
Russia 2507, left Delta, contact ground 121.9.
Okay, left front Delta, all around there. Have a good night. We're coming by your phone.
Jet 787, Toronto Tower, final Delta 5, exit wind 0805, turbine runway 06 right.
Evening Tower, Jet 787, wind 27, from the island, from me, 6 right.
Jet 787, Toronto Tower, Delta 5, exit wind 0805, turbine runway 06 right.
Land 6 right, Jet 787.
Air Canada 836 Heavy, 28 airborne, wind 0908, clear takeoff runway 05.
Departure there, clear takeoff 05, thanks, sir.
Port 442, cross runway 06 left. 06 left, under 442. Hello, November 390 Alpha Bravo, Toronto Tower, the winds are 0908 knots. Rolling traffic, no conflict. You are clear to land on runway 05. Port 442, contact ground 1219. 019, 4442.
That was Air Canada 836 to Munich. We got the plane coming in that departed a minute ago, that little one. They mentioned something after departure to tower that they had a landing gear issue or some sort. So they are circling back to be safe. And that is the Beech 390 Premier 1 or I Alpha. So we'll catch that come in.
Section 35, thank you.
I'm sure everything will be cool, but we'll have a look
Air Canada 787.
as it returns.
My bad, Jet 787, Delta 5, cross runway 06.
Crossing 77.
Section 35, crossing Cat 1, hold short runway 05. Section 35, proceed on to runway 05. Jet 787, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
Dad,
American Air Canada 7040, clear the ILS 6 right.
Hello, Air Canada 7050, Toronto Tower. Plan to Delta 5 exit, wind are 080 at 6 knots. Clear line runway 06 right.
And 6 right, we'll plan for Delta 5 exit, thank you, Air Canada 7050.
390 Alpha.
Hope everything's all right with that plane.
Hotel 3.
It's
Do you want to keep taxi
here.
or do you want to come to a stop and take a look at it?
Got it, man. Isla.
390 Alpha Bravo. Understood you want to keep moving. No worries. Exit
Sorry,
Hotel 3.
fixing my
Turn right on Echo.
tripod.
Contact
The
ground
cold
165.
makes it lock in weird places sometimes. There we go. All right. Are we still holding?
No worries. 39 Alpha Bravo.
Air Canada 424 still holding. And we're not sure why.
Section 35, Hotel 3 on to Echo. He's going down the side service. Contact ground 121. Oh, I see. He wants to pull up. Runway, that's fine. All the way to the end. Right turn on Hotel. Section 35, yeah, all the way to the end. Then back on the Hotel 3. Just keep an eye on the season ribbon.
I can't wait. Qatar on the move shortly.
Perfect. Canada 87050, fully confirmed, clear to land.
Air Canada 7050 is clear land for Hotel direction. Delta 5, thanks for checking.
To land, and Delta 5, Air Canada 7050. Air Canada 424,
45 Heavy Charles Tower, wind 080 clear line runway 06 right.
906 right, hold line.
Kids, stay there. Stay there for a second. I'm gonna get you to
And 424
say hello in a moment.
5 later, Canada 424.
Say hi, kids. My brother-in-law, my daughter is pretending to be an animal, and they just decided that barking would be the way to embarrass Dad right now. So there you go. Good job, kids.
Thank you, Merry Christmas.
Zoom back in. There we go. I got a bungee on here holding something, so it's not as steady as. There we are.
And 7050, exit Delta 5, lost runway 06 knots.
Sorry, I gotta fix something.
Delta 5 and cross 6 left, Air Canada 705.
Canada 424.
I'm gonna flip this to the other side, sorry.
Wind 080 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Finally!
288 clear takeoff 05, Air Canada 424.
424 gets to go. I was getting comfortable with it sitting there. It was becoming an old familiar sight in the last 20 minutes. Off it goes. Air Canada 424 to Montreal. 320. Sorry again, folks. Just got to fix my connection here. Everything is fun. There we go. All right, now you plug in and stay. Oh, this wire. There's a reason why I threw out that wire.
Delta 3, cross runway 06, close to Yes.
Mark 45, contact ground 1219er.
119 lost 45. Goodbye.
7878 Dreamliner off to Montreal, Air Canada 7052. With that flight number, I'm thinking it's a repositioning flight. WestJet 675 lining up next, headed to Calgary. 737-700. Waiting for wake turbulence. WestJet 675 to Calgary. Dixie Road at Director Gate, south of Derry.
YYZ 675, caution turbulence, 28 airport, wind 087, clear takeoff runway 05.
28 airport, take us to 5, YYZ 675, Victor.
You as well, thank you. Air Canada 464,
Don't know how long we'll be here, so if you're going to be an hour, you may miss us. Just doing a short little Christmas Day evening stream with the family. We wanted to do something this evening. We thought we'd catch some air. Literally. Catch some air planes. Nobody said that. I just said that right now. Still not funny. But we're going to go with it.
967, straight ahead, Delta Tango, contact Apron 12207.
Straight ahead, Delta Tango 2207, Air Canada 9.
I'm particularly excited to see Qatar.
Air Portugal 261, Toronto Power Plant, Delta 5, exit, wind 0906 knots, clear line runway 06 right.
Clear land, here's up to right, plan down, Delta 5, Portugal.
Air Canada 464, contact target 128.
Hey kids, I need your help.
0807, clear takeoff runway 05.
So, Air Canada 464 is an A320 really loudly. Where's it going? So,
It's going to go!
yow! Yow, baby! I need you to not hold on to my tripod leg, though. You're gonna give the viewers motion sickness.
Meow. Get it?
Oh, meow. 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 Yeah, I get you.
Meow.
Air Canada 425, Delta 3, cross.
That's a new one. We'll have to put it on a t-shirt. Please watch the tripod legs, kids. You're gonna make people sick. Yowza! Merry Christmas, Tyler. Hope you are well. That's a 320 going to, according to my kids today, meow. Not just yow, meow. Up next, Embraer 195. Porter 527 headed to Tampa.
There they got 05, Porter 5.
Air Canada 425, left Delta, contact ground 1219.
219, sorry, next Delta, get a 45.
Canada 125, heavy Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
On the runway 05, or Canada 125, heavy.
Air Canada 125 heavy lining up next. That's headed to Vancouver, 777-300. We will catch that Colin, did you know that Porter is starting a regular flight to Kelowna from Toronto?
Oh, cool.
So we have more options. Stephen from West Kelowna, one of our viewers, alerted me to this, and I'm very excited. It's going to be daily in May and 5 times a week as of March or something like that. Here we go.
Airport 261, exit Delta 5, cross runway 06.
Delta 5, run tonight, your dispatch report,
Air Canada 125, heavy contact departure 128, designated airborne, wind 0907, clear takeoff runway 05. Clear takeoff 05, Air Canada 125. Air Canada 42 Heavy Toronto, line up runway 05, wait, wait turbulence from the company 777.
Line up and wait, 05, Air Canada 42.
Airport 261, sure, Delta Tango, contact apron 12207.
Delta Tango, and Lakeland 12307, Portugal 261, bye-bye.
Good evening, Air Canada Flight 4, checking in with CYYZ.
Air Canada 42 to Delhi, 777-200 LR.
Air Canada 42 Heavy, caution turns from the company, departure 128, decimated, wind 080 at 7 knots, clear takeoff runway 05.
Departure airborne, clear takeoff 5, Air Canada 42, good night. Good night.
All right, for the first time on our stream, although not the first time it's been at the airport. First time on Wake Turbulence Aviation Live, we're gonna see the Qatar flight to Doha. Flight 768, 777-300ER, and of course my cable for the audio is cutting out. That's okay. I will find the other one in my car. Let's watch Qatar. I'm gonna change that wire right now. Wire change. Sorry about that. All right, let's try this again. Qatar to Doha. Gonna get rid of that wire completely. There we go. We're back. Let's watch the 777-300 as it gets ready to go to Doha. I'm gonna restart this for a second. Hold on.
Your crew as well, thank you very much. Russia 2199, Toronto Tower with 0906 knots, clear line runway 06 right.
X-ray, let's hit 2199.
Qatari 768 head, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05.
Bottom of 05, Qatari 768.
Air Canada 859, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Delta 3, cross 06 left, Air Canada 859.
Cafe 26 Heavy, Toronto Tower, number 2, 737, 2.5 mile final with 0906, clear line runway 06 right.
Number 2, Cafe.
Air Canada 859, contact ground 1219er.
219, Air Canada 859.
Qatari 768 Heavy, contact departure 128 designated airborne, wind 0806 knots, clear takeoff runway 05. Russia 2199, next left, Delta 3, cross runway 06.
Delta 3, cross runway 06 left, West 2199.
Section 35, proceed runway 06 left, give way to West Share, crossing down to Delta.
Okay, I'm under runway 06 left and give way to West Share, crossing at Delta 3, I believe that's section 35.
Correct. Russia 2199, going to see lights from the left, inspection vehicle only, no conflict, contact ground 1219er.
1219er, circle mark, this is 2199.
Section 35, everything okay?
Yeah, that looked like he was coming in on 6 left there for a second. My eyes were playing tricks on me.
Nope, you made a good call. Nope, I'm happy with that call.
So I can still get way down to 3 for you, though.
That's okay, well done.
Okay.
And 1033, Toronto Tower, line up runway 05, wait, relate to wait turbo from that 777.
Line up and wait, runway 1032, Air Canada 10. We're lined up and wait, runway 05, Air Canada 1033, sorry.
Thank you. Section 35, Delta 7, proceed on to runway 24 left.
Delta 7 on the runway 24 left now, section 35.
Cathay 26, cross runway 06 left.
Runway 06 left, Delta 8.
Qatar off to Doha, flight 768. That's a long flight.
1033.
But I'm gonna bet.
All
Alright, Colin, just for fun. I'm gonna click on the Doha airport. What temperature do you think it is right now in Doha? We're gonna take a friendly bet. No actual money on the line. I'm gonna say 20. Oh, it's nighttime, probably middle of the night. 26. I'm gonna say. All right, here we go. Let's see the weather in Doha right now. 16. Colin, you're closest. You win by 2 degrees. I was 10 degrees off. I do not know my. Apparently nighttime in the desert is colder than I thought. Which checks out because I was at the Grand Canyon in March and it was like 2 degrees and snowing. Not what I had expected. Driving through the Arizona desert and it was freezing. So we were saying earlier, Colin, I was excited about the Kelowna quarter flights because my New Year's resolution, I've been telling the channel, is to fly on an Embraer E2. And we know people in Kelowna. I believe you have like 3,600 cousins over there. Approximately. Very nice to meet you. Subscribe? Thank you very much. No, appreciate it. I was just recording a couple times, but I can chat now. Sometimes I record the really cool planes that I like because I like to make the little compilations later. It was my first time. I mean, I saw it in Montreal. I go to Montreal sometimes. Speaking of Montreal, doing a live stream Saturday from Montreal while the family, I don't know, shops or whatever families do. Maybe Friday night if we get there early enough, we'll do an evening Montreal stream. But unless it's way too cold, in which case I'll just enjoy Montreal. A mouse or something? Or? Didn't go in my wagon, did it? That's okay. I'll take a mouse home. It is cold. Mice gotta hide. Air Canada 543 headed to Seattle next on an A220. We got Qatar, folks. First time on the stream. Take it easy, nice to meet you. We should do that for other airports. All right, Colin. Seattle. In Celsius, because that's all I have access to right now. And that's how I think. I think in Celsius. West Coast.
We're not just going to convert on the fly to Fahrenheit while we're doing this, because I'm not going to be able to do that.
I can't convert on the fly. I can make approximations. Like I know 100 is very hot, and 50s is like getting chilly for the Southerners. Flare! I love the flare livery. All right, hold on. We got to see the Seattle temperature. So it's, what's it now? Just after almost 6 p.m. Christmas Day, West Coast. I'm going to go 13. Yeah, I'm going 13.
I'm going to go with
15. 5. We're not good at this game.
I was much better at the other.
Doha was better as the desert. 5 degrees. Seattle, you are cold today. You are rivaling Toronto, although we are -2.
Which is not that cold.
It's not that cold. -2 is great. I've streamed colder. All right, Flair going to Abbotsford. Well, if it's 5 in Seattle, Abbotsford's not too far away, just north of the border there. I'm going to go 3. It's inland a bit. Although, is it warmer inland? It's still west of the coastal mountains. You don't pass mountains to get to Vancouver.
Yeah.
So it's on the other side of Kelowna, on the west. It's west. You have to go through the coastals and stuff. Blair 663 headed to Abbotsford. I'm saying 3 degrees.
I was actually also.
All right, we're gonna both say 3 degrees. We're wrong. It is 5 degrees. We're close though.
Pretty close.
Within 2. I say within 2 degrees we should get the points
Yeah.
that are not awarded by anybody and mean absolutely nothing. All right, we got the Go Canada Go livery taxiing down Foxtrot right now, so we're going to see the Olympic livery. Have you seen the Olympic livery yet, Colin?
I've seen an Olympic livery, but I think that was
Might have
an
been
old one.
a few years
'cause
ago,
I think
yeah.
that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this would be the 2024 Go Canada Go with the gold roundel at the back and the gold letters on the side.
Don't think I've seen the 2024.
It's lovely. I've seen it on the stream a few times, but I'd like to keep seeing it until they repaint it because it's interesting.
Push 714, Delta 3, cross runway 06 left.
Go Canada Go. Air Canada 856 to Heathrow. All right, Heathrow. Here we go. London, Christmas Day, middle of the night. London, England. What is the temperature in London?
0.
Any other guesses in the chat for those who haven't looked it up? Colin's guessing 0. I'm going to guess 2. 2 degrees. Let's go for London. Tyler, if your guess is for 2, if your guess is for London, you're awesome. You're on my page. I haven't looked it up yet, so we're just playing a guessing game. Remember, there are no prizes, so don't cheat. I mean, cheat if you want. I really could care less. Couldn't care less, sorry. If I could care less, that means I do care. We're going to wait for Go Canada Go to make its way over to hotel. We'll have a look at it over here. There it is. We'll maybe get a little video of this when it gets a little closer. All right. Any guesses for... We got 10, 5... Okay, we're getting 7. A couple 7s. A 4. A 6 from John. 5 from Tyler. Dan saying 10. Julie saying 3. Corinne saying 8. I'm having a look right now. It is 7 degrees. Teely NZ. 7 degrees. If you didn't look that up, you win by awesomeness. Honorable mention to John for 6, which is right around the corner. Corinne as well with 8, right around the corner at Heathrow. And LLY0005 had 7 right on the nose. Good stuff. This is... I've never played this game on the stream, but I'm kind of enjoying it, especially in the lulls. We should do that next lull, just start picking random airports and playing guess the temperature. I like it.
Good land 6 right, let's get 2233.
I'm going to point out one thing to you folks. In the form of an annoying scrolling overlay, and it looks like this. Remember, we are counting down to 20,000 subscribers. If we get there by Tuesday, which I think we might, I'm going to be here at midnight Tuesday night doing a New Year's Eve stream, ringing in the new year. We have 112 to go. 112 subscribers. Let's see how many we can get tonight, so that if I only do one more stream before Tuesday, if it's Montreal, I'm going to try to do a Monday in Toronto, because you know me on Mondays. I want to be able to do that, and that's the challenge I've set myself. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Sheriff. Guess the rental price of an apartment in the city. Yeah, we'll play Vancouver equals going to sell a kidney. Here's Go Canada Go to Heathrow.
Western 1166, Toronto Carolina for 905. 905, West 116. For departure 28, Air Canada, 8568.
Where'd it go?
It's around.
Burrowed.
Or not. Yeah, it must have burrowed.
There was a mouse. We were looking at a mouse. There was a mouse. A wake. I think our first wake turbulence mouse. You know, which isn't a thing. So that would have been cool. Hope he comes back.
Western 1166, cross right turbo, 777 departed the headwind comp, clear takeoff from the 05. Clear takeoff, 05.
All right. Temperature game.
Western 1118.
Orlando. It is nighttime.
Western 1118.
-10.
Negative. Colin says negative 10 Fahrenheit. I'm thinking that was a joke guess. I'm gonna go with 16 is my guess. 12 for Colin, 16 for Michael. Orlando at night. Almost 9 p.m. in Orlando on Christmas Day. What's the temperature? I'm gonna have a look. Anthony says 18. 12 from Tyler. Remember, these are guesses. If you're looking them up, you're a cheater. We don't like you. By the way, huge shout out to Paul. He's probably, you know, doing human things like spending time with his family, unlike me, standing out in the cold. For giving me his old ice fishing boots. This is a game changer, folks. Warm feet warms the heart. All right, let's see Orlando. What do you got, Orlando? 17! That was not bad. I was close. That was the closest I've come to a guess yet. Yeah, negative 10 Fahrenheit was a little bit off, just a bit. Very close. Yes, Orlando, Alaska. Right next to Tampa Courage. And Juneau Hassey. All right, this is headed to Las Vegas, WestJet 1118, 737-800. What do we think the temperature in Las Vegas is right now? December 25th. It's going to be almost 6 p.m. Airport. So in the city. Yeah. Harry Reid Airport is right near the South Strip. Colin's going 18. I'm going to go 19. Just to do that 1001 Price is Right trick that annoys everybody who guesses right before. Yeah. 14. Okay, that's not too bad. That's actually temperate. I went to Vegas in July once. That was a bad idea.
1125, wind calm, clear takeoff from 05. Clear takeoff, 05, Air Canada 1125.
14 in Vegas. That's all right. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas, I believe. The wise Catherine Perry gave us that tidbit. Okay, Air Canada 1125 though, Colin. A321-200 is going to Saskatoon. Winter in Saskatchewan. And this isn't even like... Yeah. I don't even want to guess the wind chill. You're going 8? Negative 8? I'm going to go negative... Oh, yeah. Where are we? We're negative 3. I'm going to go negative... No, it's daytime still. Negative 4. Negative 10. You were way closer. Minus 10 in Saskatoon. Why aren't we all going there?
28 Air Canada 1125.
Right now. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, all the people who've been subscribing today. We are getting very close to our 20,000 subscriber milestone, which will trigger, it's like a trigger law, a midnight stream next Tuesday. Air Canada 426 to Montreal. Have we done Montreal yet? I know I'm going there Friday. And I know what the weekend's supposed to look like. I'm going to put it 2 to 3 degrees colder than we are right now as a guess. So I'm going to go negative 6. It's my guess for right now in Montreal. What do you got, Colin?
Minus 5.
Oh, Nicole in Madison is a minus 3 wind chill. Ooh, that's not fun. What is our wind chill right now? It's probably minus 6 or something. What did you say for Montreal? Or you're not a guess? Minus 5. So I said minus 6. Colin said minus 5. Montreal is minus 12. Oh, poor Montreal. And it's colder because it's in French. I believe that changes the temperature slightly. I had way too much cauliflower soup at dinner. It was delicious. So, Colin, being my brother-in-law, he's my wife's brother. So we do Christmas every year at their parents' place, and my mother-in-law knows how to turn any vegetable into the best soup you've ever had. So it was a soupy Christmas, along with chicken and potatoes and all the regular stuff, all the fixins, but that's soup. It's my favorite. She does a broccoli soup as well. It's just fantastic. Not that we're here to talk about food, but I hope if you did have a Christmas dinner tonight, it was delicious. Yeah. What did we say Abbotsford's temperature was? Was it negative? I don't remember. So this one's going to Victoria, Air Canada 199 at 22300. So we are on the island. It could be, yeah. Warmer than us or warmer than Abbotsford? I don't remember what Abbotsford's temperature was. I don't remember what we said. I think it was like 5, wasn't it? I think it was 5. Yeah. So you think it's 7 degrees? Oh. I'm going to pretend there's a cold ocean breeze and say 4. It's 7. Bang on, Colin. Colin wins. That's the first guest, I think, that nailed it right on of the night. Colin, for the win today. Colin's getting the temperatures. I'm wondering if this 777 is going to come to the north, because it's got a downwind over Halton right now. That would be cool. How about, ooh, Air Canada 46, a Dreamliner to Mumbai. 7879. We'll watch the takeoff, and then we'll get to throw some guesses in the chat while it's on its takeoff roll. What's the temperature in Mumbai right now? Throw some guesses.
Air Canada 46, 0905, 3434, after crossing 6 left, turn right on Charlie and contact ground 119. Charlie, every ground 119, American 234, American. Trump Tower, clear 604, Allen, straight. Clear 604, Trump Tower, 100 at 76, land runway 06 right. Land 06 right, clear 604. Canada 148 on Delta 3, cross with me 031. Delta 3, cross on with 6, that's 148.
148
46, contact departure 120. Departure Canada 46.
All right, Michael's guess, 26.
Canada 148, give way to the Emperor off the right on Delta and contact ground 119. Give way the Emperor.
What were you gonna say?
119.
12 in Mumbai? Yeah, I honestly don't know. I could not tell you what Christmas in India looks like. I have no clue. Munavar says 19. Tyler's got 30. Nicole's got 27. Dort has 30. 25 for Corinne. Mile 54 Productions 21. NAC 23.
It'd be like
Tyler has 6. Unless that's from a previous. That could be a previous. The airport code is BOM, back from when it was called Bombay, I guess. It is 24. 24 in Mumbai. Who knew? I mean, the thermometer knew. Yeah, I don't know. I know India gets hot. I don't have any concept of it winter versus or I don't even know what the seasons in India are really. Is it like super hot season and then regular hot season? Anyone from India in the chat, what are India's seasons like? I'm used to what used to be a 4-season Canada, which is now a 2.2 season, because we get like a week of spring and a week of fall, with an extended summer and winter now. Remember 4 seasons? Anyone currently watching from India right now, or perhaps grew up in India, or has family in India? I know there's a lot of Indian connections in Toronto, so I'm assuming somebody can tell me about India's seasons. Tyler says tempered climate, generally hot, rainy. Hey Fly, yeah, we're at runway 05. Somebody asked any tips for identifying aircraft.
ask your brother-in-law.
Yeah, ask your brother-in-law tips if you need tips for identifying. That's a very specific tip.
It works for me.
Oh, for you, I'm like, do you know? Oh yeah. To be honest, when they're far away, so Anthony, great question. When they're far away, it's hard to say, because most of them have 2 engines under the wing. A lot of them have winglets. If you're close up, you can sometimes tell Airbus versus Boeing by things like nose shape. Airbuses are a little stubbier than Boeings, sometimes. The cockpit windows. Airbuses usually have an inlet or an angle at the top of the back of the cockpit window, and Boeing's often at the bottom. But also, they flipped that up on the 787 and the A350, so that's not necessarily helpful. 777s are huge. Their engines are giant, and they usually have 3 sets of wheels on the main landing gear, or 3 wheels as opposed to a traditional 2. Sometimes you can tell by the engines. Honestly, I never really learned. It just, after watching them for so long, you just start to identify them. It's like trying to describe 3 people that look the same. It's hard to maybe describe the subtle differences, but you can tell after a while. I don't know. A380s and 747s are obvious, because A380s are 2 decks all the way across with 4 engines, and they look like giant foreheads. 747s look like beautiful, elegant, majestic birds with 4 engines. Can you tell my bias to the 7-4, perhaps? That was Air Canada 993 to Mexico City. 26. It's nighttime though. 24. Colin says 22. Michael says 24. I looked at the temperature in Toronto, so that's not right. 15. All right, we're both off. But we're learning things, I think, maybe.
All I'm learning is I don't know temperatures of different places.
That's fair. We are getting this triple in behind us, so.
In my defense, I also don't know the temperature of here most of the time, so.
Triple coming in over my shoulder. I will let you. It's from Vancouver. I think we already determined the temperature in Vancouver. Well, we got Abbotsford and Victoria, so throw some guesses in the chat for Vancouver while we catch Air Canada 112 landing on a 777-300 ER. A beast. If you're a member of the channel, throw a beast emoji in the chat for us. Or an Air Canada emoji if you like. We got emojis that are impractical. But there you go. Beautiful triple. All right, my guess was 4 degrees for Vancouver. Let's see. Patty says 41 Fahrenheit. Brian, thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Thanks for the coverage. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Brian. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That will get me a coffee on the way home to warm me up. Assuming there's a Tim Hortons that is open. There's got to be one somewhere. Somewhere has to be open. Patty says 41, which I think is not too far away. Peter, how you doing, buddy? I agree it is a great camera, but I think my issue is I don't get a great zoom on this. I can get to 140 millimeter at 2.8. So I'm thinking of upgrading to something that maybe can noise reduction the ISO better with better zoom. I don't know. So any suggestions? Peter, by the way, a friend of ours from LA Flights. He's doing a series of amazing streams right now from New York City. We spent a bunch of our Christmas Day watching Peter doing his LA Flights in New York at the TWA Hotel. A dream of mine to go there one day. But happy to have you here, Peter. You are fantastic. As much as I love It's a Wonderful Life, LA Flights is more fun.
Canada 118 heavy, we're on final.
5 degrees in Vancouver. 5. So, same as Abbotsford right now. It beat your, would you say minus 40 Fahrenheit at some point, or minus 10 Fahrenheit for something? For somewhere very warm. Patel, Peter is the best, and I will not even take offense to that. I can't, I bow down to his excellence. No, I've loved watching LA Flights. We just watched Rouge depart to Fort Lauderdale. I'm not even going to guess. 23, I'm going to tell you. It's 23 in Fort Lauderdale. I am jealous. We are freezing our behinds off here in Toronto. I would say this, if people don't like talking, go watch one of those AI channels. Because they don't talk at all. I like the human connection, honestly. It's the passion that I see every time Peter goes live is inspiring. And honestly, a lot of what I do, I think, is probably, I owe a lot to watching just the joy. And it's why I'm out here all the time, because I get a lot of joy doing this, and I like to share that joy and tell stories and chat, and it's kind of how you build a community. So. Peter, it's been a journey, but I grew up in this area, so I'm used to the cold. We all have a good wardrobe for it. It's the boots. I'm wearing ice fishing boots today, which I didn't know existed until the other day, but. Air Canada 1285, 7879 Dreamliner Heavy going to Las Vegas, which we already determined is warmer than here. Most places are warmer than here, unless they're going elsewhere in Canada. Peter, I want to know if that hat ever showed up, because my moderator Tony sent all the mailing out at the same time, and that one got very delayed, so I wonder if it got lost. If it hasn't shown up, I'm going to send you a prize from your, I think it was the 5,000 subscriber giveaway from a year or so ago. Tyler, the boots. These boots are amazing. My feet are toasty. And all day yesterday, we did 8 hours on Christmas Eve, and I was freezing. My feet were icicles. But these boots have changed the game. It's also Christmas, and I'm happy. I had a lovely Christmas dinner. It was wonderful. Let me know, Peter, about the hat. Actually, NAC, you would be surprised. Sunburn is very much an issue this time of year. It's one of those deceiving things that it gets people because they think it's cold, but I've had many a good sunburn out in the winter. You think it's cold and cloudy, but it's deceiving. So always wear sunscreen in the summer. It's what I learned as a child. Colin makes a good point. If there's snow on the ground, there's more UV that gets to you because the sun hits you directly and also reflects off the snow. So you can get extra burned in the snow. That's annoying. All right, Peter, send me an email. I'm also curious about that camera stuff, if you wouldn't mind chatting about that. But I will send me the address again, and I will send something else out, even though it's even though it won't be the same hat. That was a special hat from the moderator who worked for Air Canada for many years. But I will send you something as a thank you for your awesomeness. Susan, new boots for Christmas. Sort of, yeah. Paul, my one of my favorite subscribers, who always keeps me laughing with the dad jokes, dropped off an old pair of his ice fishing boots he doesn't wear anymore to my in-laws. And I'm trying them out today, breaking them in. They are fantastic. My feet are actually warm. It is cold out, but my feet are warm. They are toasty. Amazing, thank you, Peter. Wind burn as well, Julie points out. Yes, the wind can burn. Frostbite is real. Oh, beautiful little Dash 8. We love the Dash 8 Q400s here. I don't see a lot of Q400s in LA. But we love the Jazz Dash 8s. Vio and I, Vio's our friend who is a Embraer pilot. We went to LA last, actually almost a year ago now, we did a stream. I spent much of the day trying to find a generator because my battery connection fell through. Turns out it's hard to reserve things on a Canadian credit card from a US business. Some of them require a zip code that does not accept the postal code cheat. Yeah, Paul came through, Susan. Paul is fantastic. I saw Go Around Media saying hello back there. Of course, my fingers are no longer working. There it is. Merry Christmas, buddy, from Go Around. Wishing you the best. I don't know if that's Britt or David, but Merry Christmas to you, Go Around Media. Love you guys. That is correct, Tyler. We do not get a lot of ATRs. I don't think I've seen one on the stream ever. Whereas when I was in Edinburgh, did the Scotland stream, ATRs up the wazoo, as nobody says anymore. Peter, did you ever find out what happened with that plane that came back when the passenger refused to put their pet in the crate? We were enjoying that. That was a good one. Oh, Corinne, thank you. Christmas gift I didn't know I needed. Wake turbulence and LA flights on the same day. We are nowhere near LA flights, but I like to think we're the little cute Canadian version. You know, like Canadian celebrities who still have to work regular jobs. I had a friend who played on the professional lacrosse league, and he still had to work a 9 to 5 because you could be a professional. That's not really the same thing. We are Toronto's only YouTube stream, though, and I am proud of that. I enjoy this. We've fallen behind on our temperature game. This is Rouge 1668 headed to Fort Myers on an A319. We saw Dreamliner off before that to Vancouver, which we did know. The Dashi is going to Sault Ste. Marie. Now I'm going to guess Sault Ste. Marie is freezing right now. That is right where Lake Superior kind of meets the Lake Huron. -12 calling guesses for the Sioux. Yeah, I'm going to go -16. Just for no other reason than I wanted to give a number slightly different. 0.
We were both way off.
All right.
Is it warmer there than here?
It is warmer in Sault Ste. Marie than it is at Pearson right now. This is not fair, but if you're in Sault Ste. Marie, congratulations, you are awesome. I do appreciate the support from you all folks. We do our little thing. We're a little different over here. I'd probably have more subscribers if I stopped singing all the time. But hey, I'm gonna be me, and that's what you get. You get a dose of Michael. I'm going longer than I intended today, but I'm having a good time. So Colin, if you ever want to bail, I'm sure Mandy will drive you home when the kids start falling asleep. But you're also welcome to stick around. I'm not gonna be here forever. Yeah, go see what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Keep me posted. So the super sticker, which my YOLO streaming box describes for you, descriptions for the emoji impaired. It's a pear character lifting some weights saying, keep it up. And it's a $5 super sticker. I really appreciate that. Helps me out very much. I appreciate it, Randy. Nice to have our own stream here at Pearson. Yeah, I think so too. that's the reason I do it, because I watched a lot of streams, spent a lot of the end of the pandemic area watching LA flights, and said, you know what, we don't have that in Toronto, and I quickly found out why, because it's ridiculous. But thank you, Stream Elements. I did not click on you, but there you go. Yeah, I picked up Dashi from Wellington flights, watching the New Zealand stream there. I also love Julia flights in Brisbane. There's a lot of great streams out there. Everybody does their own thing, and I enjoy it. I like airplanes, and I like to see what airplanes look like all over the world. Vio texts me sometimes. He's like, hey, I was watching Julia flights and I saw this, and I'm like, that's great. I tune in sometimes too. We text each other about the planes. So we just saw depart a butter machine, Air Canada 872 to Charles de Gaulle. What's the temperature in Paris right now? Colin has gone to check on the kids and my wife in the other car. 8 degrees in Paris right now. That's doable. That is doable. I could do 8 degrees. Oh, Randy, thanks. Yeah, I'm always happy to say hi. Jazz 788 RJ 900 off to Reagan Airport, Washington, D.C. What's the temperature in D.C. right now? Colin's not here to play against me, so I get all the guesses to myself. I'm going to say 10 degrees Celsius. 4. No, I was way off. Colder in Washington than I guessed. Dan, great question. Yes, that's one of the things. One of the difficulties is definitely the spotting locations. Pearson is a very wide airport, and yeah, there's some. We'll talk about that more in a minute. So, when they switch runways, sometimes the stream can be completely destroyed because we can no longer see anything. Whereas in places like LA, if they switch directions, you just pan differently. Or if they start arrivals on the other side of the airport, it's like 4 kilometers from us. It's challenging. And it's cold in the winter. Not to be overstated. It is very hard to stand around for 8 hours in the cold. 777-200 headed to Amsterdam, Air Canada 808.
Scout 573, contact departure 148. Departure 2020, Scout 5728. Order 552, it's just Delta 1 across runway 061. Delta 1 cross 061, 5 Air Canada 808, wind calm, clear takeoff runway 05. Clear takeoff 05, Air Canada 808. Air Canada 810, caution step out, runway 05. Tower 118, establish ILS 06 right, 6 miles. 118, your number 2, there's a Challenger mile final, wind calm, clear to land runway 06 right. 2 feet to land, runway 06 right, clear to P118. 655, contact ground 1. Down 119, quarter 553. Air Canada 80 is March 120.
Wow, thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate that. $15 tip via PayPal. And the PayPal tips, honestly, YouTube does not get a cut of them, so selfishly, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Merry Christmas. That's absolutely fantastic. You are wonderful. QF says security. Oh, hello from Switzerland. Love viewing your channel. Thank you, QF. Randy says, I heard security will make you leave if you stop there. The problem is people stop in incorrect places. There's a lot of roads with no stopping signs because it's very dangerous with fast-moving trucks, and people sometimes just pull over and violate bylaws. And yes, security will make you leave. Or if you're standing right up against the fence, they have rules about that. So if you follow the rules. I'm a member of the YYZ Airport Watch organization as well, and so they have a partnership with the GTAA and the PL Police, and we have very specific guidelines that we follow and identification badges. Air Canada 810, 7878, headed to Lisbon. I bet it's warm in Lisbon. $11 degrees in Lisbon. I looked it up. Tyler, good question about the AvWorld roof. It is still an option. But, so, Steve at AvWorld, great guy. We kind of worked that out a bit. My issue was to get up to the roof, you have to climb a very narrow metal ladder in the middle of their storeroom, not near a wall. And it was, and the last few steps of the ladder to the roof hatch, it was a bit precarious. And I do have quite a bit of gear, so that was tough. Steve Martineau, thank you so much. $24 tip. You are fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Merry Christmas. That is amazing. That is an extra large coffee on the way home. Thank you, Steve. I might stay here. No pressure to do anything. We should get also. I've been losing at the temperature game while you've been seeing what the kids are up to. Amsterdam. Oh, I forgot already. That's a great thing, is my memory sucks. So I forget almost immediately. I can play this game by myself all day long. It's like solitaire. Steve, you're fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you for that tip. So back to AvWorld. Yes, so I can get on the roof. I have... The owner of AvWorld took me up there. We did a video from up there, and we had planned to do it, but it's been... Yeah, it's that weather. Oh, look at that! Steve is Nicole's dad. That's awesome. It's nice to be able to have a family thing. Like, my daughter already is taking better airplane videos than me. She did a great shot of that British coming in. I'm gonna post it later. Isla's Eyes, round 2. She's becoming a good little plane spotter. Merry Christmas to you, Steve. Thank you. So that Porter 655 headed to Las Vegas. That would be a fun Porter flight to take. Amber 195. Up next, Porter 365 headed to Calgary. We haven't seen Calgary yet for the temperature game. What do we think? Oh, where's that? Did I lie? Oh, there it is. It's on the roll already. Colin says 4 in Calgary. We were surprised by Sault Ste. Marie, right? I'm gonna go minus. I'm gonna go -4. I'm gonna throw the negative on your guess for Calgary. We got 200 likes. Thank you so much. Yes, Dan. I also very sad. Threshold was great. Fahim was amazing. He let us do a live stream from the 737 sim. You can go check that one out. Alex, who works in air traffic control, was my first officer. All right, let's see Calgary. What do you got for me, Calgary? 2 degrees. Colin, you were closer. We're in the positives in Calgary. Very close, very close. Very close. Air Canada 698 headed to St. John's, Newfoundland. Okay, this will be a cold one. This got to be cold. St. John's is cold. And it's winter, and it's on the Atlantic Ocean, which is notoriously colder in Canada than the Pacific. He's got 2. I'm going to go -4 again. I'm going to stick to my -4. I'm feeling lucky. This is why I don't gamble. Oh, Nicole, that's awesome. -3 in St. John's. I was close. I was close. I was close. Yeah, unfortunately, my father passed away when I was in my early 20s. So we didn't really get into aviation together. But I've loved planes since I was a kid. And I think since marrying and getting together with Mandy, my wife, her dad is big into aviation. And I know Colin and her had been going to air shows since they were old enough to open their eyes and look up. And so looking up is a difficult skill, I agree. And so they took me to Quinty in 2016, and that kind of reignited my love of cool planes. And I'm glad we all got to go to Quinty again this year. Flair 623 to Calgary 737 MAX 8. We got the busy departures. We're in rush hour, Christmas Day rush hour today. I was only going to stay for an hour. We're over an hour, so. Exactly, Tyler, closest to the plane. So that's awesome, Nicole. I'm glad you were able to enjoy aviation. It's a family affair. Like I said, we were all watching LA Flights today on Christmas Day. Just sitting around the living room, opening presents, watching Atlas Air 747s. No, I'd like to find out. I didn't get that. I'm sure somebody might have tweeted about it, but I'm sure the passenger either got removed or agreed, and they went on their merry way. Mel, the YOLO box doesn't tell me what you did, but I see that you gifted 5 Wake Turbulence memberships. Mel, thank you so much for that. We got Janet, Larry, Hazy, Star Blazer, and Urban Image becoming members. Thank you, Mel, for your awesome gift. Appreciate that. So you can use the emojis now. You can also watch my ridiculous AI theme song. I actually spent a long time finding those clips to match the words, but for no other reason than I like doing ridiculous things. I think we have the trivia stream is up there for members still. And we'll be hopefully doing some more members only content. I'd like to get back to the monthly chats. I very much enjoyed those Google Meets, talking to subscribers. I like to see you. You get to hear me a lot, and it's nice to hear from you. Oh, I love that, Tyler. That's good parenting right there. Tyler said, my parents took me to every CYYZ from 1996 to 2004. That's fantastic. They say a family that watches air shows together does something positive that rhymes with air shows together. Stair shows together. All right, got Dominican. 5801 to Punta Cana, 737 MAX 8. Arajet. Dixie Road's a good place to spot. This is my favorite spotting place. I love 05 departures. I don't know why, especially night. 05 night departures. I love this. This is, and especially with these warm boots, I cannot overstate how helpful these are. There's a very dark plane over there. What do you got for me? Or are you deceiving me? Could be just in shadow. Weird though. It's very dark. Wow. Oh, it's just shadow. Does that plane not look black? No, it doesn't. It did, yeah. It looks like a black aircraft because that's how dark it is. This camera is working hard. I can see very clearly on the screen it is a regular Air Canada delivery. Dominican's not responding. It is. It's hard for me to explain. People see the stream and they think, oh, it's pretty bright there. It is not bright here at all. It is a function of the camera. Like if I try to show you what it actually looks like here, pretty much it's too dark. I would say it looks like this. Would you agree? This sort of matches what our eyes are seeing right now. Still looks better than our eyes, but we are it is definitely zoomed more than our eyes. My eye does not have a natural zoom in it. Yet. That's true. It's an aftermarket eye zoom. AIs, we call them. That's Anthony, if you check our website, waketurbulence.ca, I talk about all my gear that I use, including cameras and lenses. So daytime is a different camera than nighttime. Right now I got the Fuji going with the 50 to 140 2.8. So this is on maximum zoom. So nighttime, what I lose in zoom, I make up for in light. Daytime, I can zoom a lot more, but it's a gross experience at night. We have tried it. That was a MAX 8, by the way, to Edmonton, that plane that I thought was black, Air Canada 175. A Jazz Embraer 175 headed to JFK, where Peter is right now. Too bad VO's not flying this week. He might have ended up on LA flights. I noticed Jazz flies now from Vancouver to LA. That's kind of cool. And Kelowna, Porter's starting, I think, in LA. Kelowna to LA. DW, good to see you, old friend. How you doing? Welcome back. Great to have you here. Jonathan noting what I think I'm noticing as well. The lights are pretty. But if you look at the 4 pappies in front of us, we're getting 4 reds, which means we are low. We are below the glide slope right now. We want, if we were in an airplane, we'd want 2 white, 2 red. 4 white, you're too high. 4 red, you're too low. So we are too low. It's a good little wing. Alright, I just heard engines spooling. Porter 539 to Fort Myers, Embraer 195 E2. Tyler's telling us to pull up. Pull up and go around, Colin. We are too low. Too low. I see a heavy coming. Turkish. Definitely have to catch Turkish. That's Turkish 18 to Istanbul, not Constantinople. I've probably said that on the stream like 60 times, and I don't think I can stop. It wasn't funny the first time. It's never going to be funny, but it's just something I got to do. A compulsion, if you will. All right, I'm actually probably going to miss this 220 and a 321 because I would like to just stare at Turkish Airlines in all of its heavy glory.
Contact ground on 119. 119, the Vital Bravo, And everybody waiting in the departure line, there's going to be a short delay for departure. There was a departure that's sort of a held, right? So we have to get inspected before we can start going again, and we'll have a couple finding and inspections. Okay, 61, give way to the heavy authority on Delta and contact ground. Giving way and 21, I'm down at 61.
Well, we're just holding here. We'll come back to Turkish in a minute. The Turkish 777-300 to Istanbul. Waiting for that. We are holding on the runway here. 84 now. 84 subscribers to go till we get to 20,000. Wow. Merry Christmas to me. Well, if we got that tonight, I would be... I also agree, Tyler. I think the Turkish does feel a little bit bigger than the other triples. The Turkish Delight, you might want to call it. No, you won't. Nobody calls it that. Don't do that. Or do it if you want to, but it's weird. Oh, delay for runway inspection. I was not listening, Tyler. Thank you. Appreciate that. They're doing a runway inspection. That makes sense. I'm going to go... Well, let's go here for a minute. I'll go back to Turkish when it starts moving because I want to catch its taxi and line up. If you have not hit the subscribe button, though, please help us out. We're looking to 20,000K. If we get there by Tuesday, I will do a midnight stream, standing out, hopefully runway 05, because I like this spot. This will be a good spot to be. But we'll make it work anywhere we have to go. We'll ring in the new year together. I even have a timer. Here's a preview. I've set up a countdown timer. I've made it when there's 1 minute to go to 2025. As you can see, there it is. Now, it's not actually New Year's, so I'm not going to let that countdown get to 0, because I might accidentally trigger some sort of Y2K thing. I haven't figured it out yet. Remember Y2K? I do. We were scared that the whole world was going to die. Now, granted, what we don't talk about enough is that there's a reason why everything didn't fail, is because people recognized the problem several years in advance and worked very hard to correct it. It wasn't just like oh, we were wrong. They actually actively stopped it from causing chaos, which could very well have happened. So thank you to all the nerds, geeks, and other people in the tech industry. No offense, Colin. I'm a nerd and a geek as well. That's a badge of honor now. When I was in high school, that used to get me made fun of. And now it gets me, I don't know, made fun of on YouTube. Which is fine. I also made a graphic here for the weekend. It says, Montreal Special. That's, you know, for no other reason than I was just playing around with the graphic functions. I'm having fun. Mike, going to Zurich in August. That sounds fun. I spent one night in Zurich. I slept in the airport because my layover was 6 hours and it was the middle of the night and I didn't want to pay for a hotel. So I had a nice long nap in the International Departures Lounge. It was good. Had a whole bench to myself. Of course, I could not get the snack machine and the coffee machine to work. So that wasn't fun, but it was all right. And then I flew Edelweiss Air the next morning from Zurich to Edinburgh, and it was fantastic. Anthony, yes, I actually booked a sleep pod. And then I was like, you know what? I've never done a sleep pod. I don't know if it's worth it for the very short time I'm going to be there. I don't know. I second guessed my sleep pod choice, so I canceled it and just slept on the bench. That way I didn't have to go anywhere and I could stay in the terminal. And I roughed it. I won't do it again, but it was. I'm glad I did it to say that I did. Tyler, I was not on the A340, I was on an A320, but it was still cool. I bought the model A320 from on board the A320. You go around with the carts and sell you things. One of the things you could buy was an Edelweiss 1:200 scale model. So I have that on my shelf now. They're like, do you want to buy the special livery? That's the cool one. I go, yeah, but I'm on this one. And I felt I wanted to buy the plane that I was on. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. So I'll make sure they're hearing me. Well, let's see the temperature game. St. John, New Brunswick. So not Newfoundland, which we determined was not as cold as I thought. Or no, it was -3, I think. Was what we got.
I honestly don't remember.
I think it was -3. St. John is in New Brunswick, though. How cold is it in St. John, Colin? What do you think?
3 degrees.
Colin's going 3. I'm going to go 1. I'm going 1. There must be something on the runway because now I'm seeing a car come out. -2. All right. Okay,
Left
-2.
turn on to 23 aircraft, which is the 220th line that's only waiting, and then to the 180 into the line to the bus.
Oh yeah, they were doing a checking something. I mean, they could be shutting down the runway. That does happen, and actually, that's usually a good time to end when they have to turn things around. It's probably debris or something. I honestly did not hear.
There was a 737 MAX that said they hit their tail on the runway on departure, so I guess it went to departure to the tail.
Ah, that explains it. A 737 MAX said they hit their tail on the runway on departure. So yes, that is a good reason to stop. Let's have a look at this tail strike inspection. Make sure things are okay on the runway. Did anyone catch the flight that apparently hit their tail? Did anyone get a flight number? Because I will go back in the stream and have a look. I am recording this as I go. You know what I should do? I'm going to make a graphic for a tail strike. For no other reason at all than I'm bored. Okay, enough of that. That's just...
He's not ready, so you're good to cross 50 left and 32 right, inspection 35.
I should make a runway inspection graphic though. I know that.
362, contact ground 119. 436.
Oh yeah! I think our stream just went up 300% in quality because of this one graphic. Oh, it's the Dominican. Thank you. I'm gonna note that. I'm gonna see if we can see anything on the stream. Yeah, Aerojet's doing a whole bunch of things, burning off fuel perhaps, dumping fuel. Is it the 737 that can't dump fuel? What, I forget. One of the ones that can't dump fuel.
Again, 640, they have effective. There's nothing found. You're ready to go. All set. Again, 640, 0305, 305. Again, 157, power line, 305. I'm rolling to flag, 157. Rank 811, contact on 119. 119.
I will have a look at it, because, yeah, let me do a screenshot of that right now, so I can,
Canada 1320, ILS 6 right.
they're going there, resuming.
Final with 0305, clear to land over 06 right. Check the mark, clear to land on 6 right here, Canada 1320.
Resuming. Well, that's interesting. That has not happened on the stream before. I will definitely play this back later. Not only did it have a possible tail strike, but it was 3.5 hours late departing. Those passengers are not going to be super pleased. All right, I'm gonna head over and watch Turkish for a moment. This is our golden eagle of the show. Not our final plane, maybe. We'll see what Aerojet does.
Canada 880 Heavy, line up and wait from Winter to left. And wait to left. Hello, sir, Canada 268 with 261 back on left, 6 right. 268, number 2, you're full behind the max, 0305, there's the last 6 right. There's land 6 right, number 2, okay, 268. 2461, contact ground on 219. Thank you. Clear. Canada 157 departure, 148. 28, Canada 157. Appreciate Victor Golf, with comms, clear signal for 305. Okay, we'll take off down 805, clear to go.
So they sent some departures, it looks like, to the other side. I think I heard a 6 left takeoff planes. Royal Air Maroc, another one that I don't think I've seen in Toronto yet. Fantastic. We're going to end soon, but I am excited to be getting all of these planes that I don't normally get in Toronto. I'm very happy about this. What a Christmas present, Colin. And I'm glad you could share it with me. Oh, that was a 3, no, that was a 3-3 left. That's what that was.
Russia 2263, exit into Delta 3 and cross the major on the clock. Delta within 3. Delta 5 and cross the way 06 left, West 2263. Delta 5, 6 left, cross, so it's 1960 contract curve on the 777 departed on 32 laps, is currently 67 hours, witness commentary, take off from 05. It's take off 05, up to 160 tower line from 05. 05, return to 1. 421 here with you. First 210, crossway curve left to 787, landed ahead, wind 0405, clear class 6 right. 6 quarter, 216. Russia 2263 after crossing 6 left, contact ground 149. But after 6 left, west jet 2263. Bush 1960 contact departure 128.8. 128.8, connect. Number 122, wind is 0304, taking off 05. Take off 05, return to 122. And Rock 211 Bravo, heavy targeting line up from 05. Line up at the way 05, small Bravo. Jet 936, your number 2 for departure off the field. On departure, stop time is 3,000 feet. Quarter 210, Delta 3, cross the 03 left. 3 cross, 620. Delta 122, contact departure 128, connect. Departure commander, transit 122. And Rocket 211 Bravo, heading with 0304, clear takeoff 05. Departure from 05, I'm off 211 Bravo 8. Quarter 210, holding short Delta, contact ground on 1219. Holding short Delta, 219, quarter 210, max proceed. Jet 936, with 0204, clear takeoff, 3 left. And Robin 211 Bravo, heavy contact departure now, 128, decimal 8 connect. Okay, good night, come off 211 Bravo, heavy. Jet 936, contact departure on 128, connect.
Royal Air Maroc. Fantastic. I don't get to see that on the stream very often. 7878 Dreamliner to Casablanca. Flight 211, Royal Air Maroc 211 Bravo. Wonderful stuff.
Tower, hello, Canada 765 Island 6. Canada 765, come target evening, wind is 0104, turn line drop to 063. Turn line 06, Air Canada. Tower, inspection 35. Inspection 35, sir. Sir, I was just speaking with my manager. They want to do it. She said no to an inspection, but we changed our mind and we talked about it. We want to do the inspection of 6 right when that aircraft has landed and coming back there. I understand it's coming back. Yeah, inspection 35, but there's no need to do an inspection of the runway as the runway for the Pearson is already inspected. There's no issue. Then we'll go from there and we'll just figure it out. It's all stand out. It's all just clear. Yeah, I don't see any. No good, no worries.
I don't know if I saw the RJ on 33 left. Looks like we got a heavy taxiing along Foxtrot. Air Canada 842 to Frankfurt. Couple of departures ahead of that. Air Canada 1195 to Thunder Bay on a 321. And an MD-11, a UPS MD-11. I don't think I've ever seen the UPS on the stream. I've seen it parked, and we've seen FedExes. All right. That's our unofficial last plane of the stream. I mean, if a couple of heavies are lining up, I'll probably stick around, but that is something that I don't get to see very often. So UPS, MD-11, maybe it'll be a rocket. I don't know. That will make me happy. That's the one I'm looking for. Now, if British starts taxiing the One World livery before I go, I'll wait for it, because, you know, it's cool to see. We saw it arrive. Be nice to see it depart. But I'm going to aim for the UPS as the soft finish. Air Canada 1195 to Thunder Bay. Please be colder than Toronto. Nope, it is warmer than Toronto in Thunder Bay. -1 in Thunder Bay.
Air Canada 765, contact ground on 1219 American. 19 American. Air Canada 1195, contact first on 1288 American. 28, for Air Canada 1195, you as well, thank you.
Colin, it is currently warmer in Thunder Bay. That's not right.
Isn't Thunder Bay north?
Yes, it is on Lake Superior, in the northwest portion of Lake Superior. It is not supposed to be.
Isn't that cold?
Yeah, it is generally cold. Yes, from what I've heard. 7878, and then our UPS MD-11, which we are going to watch right now. I might skip for the 7878 briefly, but I want to watch the UPS as much as I can. Here we go.
Aircat 1174, target evening all set. We're good to go, Aircat 1174. Aircat 1174 with 0204, clear takeoff 05. Clear takeoff 05, Aircat. Just double nine, from the Delta 1. LTS 6 left, just double nine. And that's 4943 on ILS 06. That's 4943 on target in 0103, clear line from the 06 right. That's 6 right, that's 4943. Aircat 814, having target evening, final from the 05. Just fine. Get straight into the ramp, that Delta Tango. Contact gate 1 when you get there, 12207. Very good. The time by something, GPS heading up to the 9, okay. Aircat 1174, contact Mercer 128, Mercer. 128. Aircat 814, heavy with 0104, clear takeoff 05. Clear takeoff 05, Aircat 814, GPS 647, heavy target 85, 05. Now for next year, GPS 647, heavy. Like what do you think just did they start by that? Yes, 85, heavy target 84, Very well, Take a 5801, Toronto, hello, your number 2, Walker, for traffic 2 miles final, to 0503, clear line from the 06 right. Quick 7, get a 2 on. GPS 6487, heavy cost, thermal speed, 7 ahead with 0204, 50 up, 05. Pick up on the Sierra Hot, GPS 647 ahead. Denver 4943, contact ground 129, American. 219, American, 4943. Jazz 85, exit Delta 3, cross from the Delta 5. Delta 3, cross 6, Jazz 85.
And the Dreamliner still in the shot from the previous departure, and that UPS just disappeared into the sky like a rocket. Wow. Anyone catch a feet per minute on that? I was too busy shooting.
Quarter 437, unusual land for space behind the MD-11, hit a pretty slow profile. Passenger 1, wind is 0205 for takeoff 205. Clear takeoff 05, quarter 4. Jazz 85, the contact ground 1219 airport. 1219, take Chris Metro, for Canada 648, targeting Lana from the 05. Lana 05 or Canada 648.
Porter 347 headed to Winnipeg. Embraer 195 E2.
One train just played, quarter 469 American. Skywall flare 1601, ILS 6 right. There's 01 tunnel target 030 left, 3060 with 3 line 6 right. Good line 6 right, flight 601. Air Canada 648, 10305 for takeoff 05. Takeoff 05. 1913, target 18, line from the 05.
Line of Berkeley 05 is
Make it 5801, cross from the 05. Here's 5801. Contact Mercer 1288, right? 1913, clear takeoff, flight 05.
clear takeoff, runway 05 is
Make it 1501, contact ground on 1219. Run I English 01. That's at 152, target evening, line from 05. 05 returns at 152.
All right, I asked my wife, I said, what should I do if there's a Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-8 38 minutes away? What should I do? Should I leave? And she looked at me like I had just asked the dumbest question in the world and said, no, you should stay for the 747. So it may not land on this runway. We may not get it, but it's worth a shot. So I'm going to stick it out. We're going to try to get some 747 here, maybe to end the stream with a Cathay Pacific 747 freighter. Maybe. Oh my. This is a good warm-up in case we ever get a midnight stream next week. It's a good warm-up for it. If it lands on 05, it is a Christmas present. It is a Christmas miracle for Wake Turbulence Aviation. And if we got to 20,000 subscribers tonight as well, we only got we're in the dozens now. We're less than 100. And if we could get everyone watching who has not hit subscribe to hit that button, I'm gonna feel really inclined to want to stick around. We're close now, 65 to go. We're at 19,935 subscribers to the channel on Christmas. Could this be my Christmas present? That's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not expecting that tonight. That was not why I came out tonight. I just wanted to do something with my family, and they're here watching the planes. Brother-in-law, wife, kids are probably going to fall asleep soon, but that would be a really cool Christmas present. So I'm going to stay, and if I don't get it, I don't get it. Like, I've definitely waited longer for planes that have gone the other way. I'm not going to cry about it, but that would be cool. 64 now, 64 to go to get to 20,000 subscribers. Oh my, I never thought I'd get to 1,000, I mean that. I agree, I also like my wife. She's pretty cool. Oh, thanks for hitting that button, folks. You are fantastic. 58 subscribers to go. Could we get to 20,000 by the time the 747 arrives? That would be Michael's best Christmas ever. Oh, you're fantastic, folks. I love you all, by the way. The next 58 people I will also love, but I'm not going to love them any more than I loved the first people. Although the first one was me, the second one was like my other YouTube account. Third one was probably Mandy. I'm sure you were in the first 8. You were early on, It must be the warm feet. Shout out to Paul. Warm foot Paul. Paul with the feet. A flight coming in from Yow! Air Bravo 239 on a Pilatus PC 1245. Let's have a look. Heavy lining up. I think it was Air Canada 56.
steady contact start ground 128 American. Get a 569.
Air Canada 562 Dubai 7879 Dreamliner. Fantastic.
For 1927, caution, German 87 ahead, 0206, take off from 05. Take off from 05, hold 1927.
Rouge 1927 to Regina A321 200.
Westjet 445, target evening, line up 05. Good evening, line up and wait 445, Westjet, line up and wait 05, Westjet 445. For 1927, contact start 0.28 American.
Never done contrail spotting. Nope, Matt, none of your messages got deleted. So if anything happened, it was on your end. I'm not showing any deletions here. Up next, 737-700 WestJet 445 to Edmonton.
Westjet 445 with 0306, 30 down to 05. Clear takeoff 05, Westjet 445, American. Good evening, corner 438 on the island, 6 438 on the target, 0105, 30 line number 06, right. 6 right, corner 438. Runway 7325, exit Delta 5 from 061. Exit Delta 5, clear from 06 left, runway 7325.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I cannot see landings from here unless they land on this runway. If they land on the 6s, they are out of range. One of the joys of Pearson. We talked about some of the reasons why this is a challenging airport to stream from.
Clear, 633 Tower Delta. We should need 1 more minute, maybe 633. Clear 605 Delta. Yeah, ready to land, 605. Clear 605, reaching inside line, wind 0305, clear takeoff from 05. Inside line, wind out 05.
Too much processing power for this streaming box, but there we go. 50 subscribers to go till we get 20,000 Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Oh, double flare. Double flare. Don't think I've seen a double flare like that before. That's cool. Love delivery on the flare.
3 cross 6 left quarter 438.
First one headed to Vancouver, flight 605. 737 MAX 8. Double flare, folks. Wow. I like the flare livery. If I had a nickel for every flare, or every time I've seen a double flare, I'd have a nickel. With the king's head on the back. Starting to make its way into circulation now. King Charles III on the back of our coins.
605 personnel 1288 American.
Starting to get chilly here. Shaking a bit. But not my boots. Yeah. Right. I can't even afford a good microphone these days. People sometimes talk smack about flare, but I've flown on flare a few times and I have enjoyed every single flight. So maybe I've been lucky.
Number 2, fall 37 traffic 2 final, wind 0205 to the land over 03.
The Cathay is 22 minutes out. From Anchorage, 7478 freighter. I hope it comes to this runway. It may not. It may go to the 6s. It may go to the 33s. Who knows? But regardless of where it goes, that'll be the sign of a Merry Christmas to me. 46 subscribers till we get to 20,000. Can we reach that milestone tonight? Maybe not. Next time, for sure. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't say for sure. Nothing is for sure in this life. Air Canada 634 next to Charlottetown on an A220. Now, temperature in Charlottetown. There's a good question. What is the temperature in Charlottetown? -1, Prince Edward Island. That's cool. I do like Charlottetown. It's a cool city. Been there a few times.
254 targeting to their can roll on from 05. 05 was 254. United 313, exit Delta 5, cross 065. Delta 5, cross 6 left, United 313.
lining up next.
Standard 313, get straight ahead to Delta Tango. When you get there, contact apron on 12207 track.
WestJet 254.
Or apron, United 303. Canada 634, contact departure 1288 American.
To Halifax on a MAX 8.
WestJet 254, wind 0504, clear takeoff, wind 05. Clear takeoff 05, WestJet 254. Tower, good evening, Air Transat 301. We're on the RNAV 63. Air Canada 1038, Delta 1, crossing the 06 left.
So 1 cross 6 left, Air Canada 1038.
Air Transat 301, Toronto Pearson, good evening, number 2, 137 traffic, 2 miles final, with 0106, clear to land, runway 06 right. Land 6 right, Air Transat 301.
Hey, no, I am not a pilot. Just a enthusiast of aviation.
WestJet 254, contact departure 1288, Merry Christmas. 188, Merry Christmas, WestJet 254. Air Canada 1038, contact ground on 1219, Merry Christmas.
219, Air Canada 1038, Merry Christmas.
The British One World livery is in de-icing. Leaving de-icing, I think. That will be cool. PayPal you can find on the website. You can visit waketurbulence.ca and find the support button. Should link in there.
WestJet 674, exit Delta 3, crossing the 06 left.
Delta 3, clear to cross 6 left, WestJet 674. Targeted on for 2706 on the ILS 06 right.
Passport 2706, Toronto targeting number 2, your fall 321 traffic is 2 fun, with 3605, clear to land, runway 06 right.
We're around 06 right, on 2706.
Not always the case, Mad. Sometimes the cargoes come on the north. Even if there's not much going on. But yes, for Lufthansa, for instance, to have to go to 05, the 6s have to be jammed. Or sometimes they request it. But often I've seen late at night, Cathay comes on the north when everything's landing on the south. But it's 50-50 at this point, who knows? I'm just using it as a countdown. A place to go to end the stream. Something we can anchor me going home to. And celebrating Christmas with a 747 is always the way I want to do it. Brian in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. I've been in New Glasgow. Drove through it and took a picture and sent it to my friends in Old Glasgow because I thought they would find it cool. It was nerdy, but we had a good time. It literally, there's no formula to it. I've been in the tower, I've talked to controllers in the tower and at friends who work at arrivals and departure, and even they can't predict. They say, look, it looks like it possibly could be this, but you never know until like 50 miles out. So you never know. It's not that busy. It won't be that busy when it lands anyways. But we have the British Heavy taxiing along Foxtrot right now, looking for a 05 departure. It's not long now.
Chevrolet 301, contact ground 1219, aircraft. 119, aircraft, 301, aircraft.
If you want to.
Sorry, hello, 165, looking towards 105.
Just 605, target evening, 1050 with 5. After takeoff, 105.
Just to pick up runway 05, 16605.
Cathay, 16 minutes out. And WestJet with a swoop livery. Swoop, there it is. Let me hear you say swoop. There it is. WestJet 605 to Regina, 737 MAX 8. Oh, thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. Feel free to go to sleep. I'm not too much longer.
Dashboard 2706, holding short of Delta, contact ground 119, aircraft.
So Delta, ground 119, aircraft.
Hey, I've just been happy to see the Lufthansa 747 do the winter. Last number of years, they've changed it to a Dreamliner October to March. So seeing the 74 Christmas Eve was fantastic.
Bravo 239 tower at runway 15 right, line up from 05. WestJet 605, contact departure 1288, American.
1288, 15605, please.
Speedbird 98 Tango to London, turning on to hotel as we speak.
Yeah, Bravo 239, check your waving, wake turbulence, constant turbulence from the 37.
I heard wake turbulence. Unrelated. Unrelated.
Get ahead of you.
Well,
Airborne
the name is
129,
related, but
direct is approved as soon as they stable 1040 and 4 from runway 15 right, clear takeoff 105.
I think there's a couple of BAs Heathrow to Toronto a day. Speedbird 99 and I think Speedbird 93. Usually one earlier in the day and one later in the day. Maybe there's another one. We can look that up. I'm going to look that up. I see 93 and 99 currently as 2 daily flights. Maybe in the summer they up it to 3. It's possible.
Speedbird 98 Tango Heavy 30, line up from lake number 05.
The boy verified.
We'll watch 98 Tango to Heathrow on the One World livery 777-200 ER. Thanks for subscribing, folks. We're about 40 and change away from 20,000. Can we make it? Can we make it?
2000. And that's question above 239, climb 2000 feet first. Climb 2000, clear above 239. Bravo 239, further contact Toronto Center on 1193, good night. 1193, staying above 239. Bird 98 Tango Heavy, wind 0405, to take off wind 05. Let's take up 05 to 98 Tango Heavy.
Tower light at 1288, right panel.
Cat 1288 Heavy, Toronto Pearson, good evening, 0205, to the land runway 06.
908, Cat 1288 Heavy.
Bird 98 Tango Heavy, contact Mercer 128 Decimal 8, that's great.
1288, HL,
Westjet 323, sir, good evening, last the link 105. Line up the link 05, Westjet 323.
WestJet 323 to Saskatoon, 737-800. I'm going to go back to the HD recording of the stream to see if I can find a clip of the tail strike. I don't know if it's visible from where we were. It was on the other end of the runway where it rotated. 737s rotate a bit long compared to, you know, that UPS we saw, for instance. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The Arajet departed at 9:35. So while that's not helpful for the YouTube, if you're looking at the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the actual current time. So if you go around the 9:35, you can see the Arajet 5801 to Punta Cana depart. And let me know if you see Mouse is back. As soon as I try to look at him, though, he disappears. Colin, if you catch a video, send it to me.
No,
I'm gonna share the mouse. He's gone though. Crafty mouse. Snow mouse.
Westship 731, 13, 105. Highway 25, Westship 731.
Thank you, Robert. Hello. Merry Christmas, everybody. We're all doing well.
Toronto Tower, hello, you're 1661 Island 6.
Also, could have been blowing snow when it rotated as well, so it's hard to say. I'll see. I'll look back at the other piece. So we got the Cathay Pacific 7478 freighter landing in 05. Merry Christmas to me. Sorry I yelled. I got very excited. My feet are just so warm. I'm doing a happy dance.
Westship 731, 0405, your takeoff, 05. Your takeoff, 05, Westship 731.
WestJet 731. I'm going to ignore the next Air Canada because I'm going to get ready for, well, actually it's still a ways out. Cathay 3290 on final for runway 05. This is going to Vancouver, by the way, this WestJet 731, MAX 8. Then they're going to line up a 220-300 to Fort McMurray. Air Canada 1161. And then we are going to end like the happy campers that we are with a 7478 freighter on Christmas Day. I believe it was an Elton John song that went, I was watching 747s on a Christmas day when Toronto Pearson was landing in 05. And a tail strike happened. Streamer Michael had a great day today. And he shall believe on. Sorry, I get excited. It's Christmas Day and it's almost 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to bed soon. It is visible. It is visible. I am turning around, folks. I am turning around. Sorry, Air Canada. Bigger fish to fry. These fish are in a heavy 747.
right on to runway 15 left. Delta to Delta Romeo. Right on Delta to Delta Romeo for 1734. Cathay 3290, contact ground 12165. Just 434 with you on the ILS 068. 1734 Delta to Delta Romeo, contact deeper on 12207. Delta Delta Romeo, 2207, we're 1734. Mission 434, Toronto Pearson 0304, to the line. Great. So we're on 068, less than 434.
Wow, what a landing. I didn't see it in the chat earlier, but Andrew S., I wanted to thank you so much for a $5 PayPal tip. I tried to scroll back to find it, but it had disappeared from my streaming box. I'm limited in my streaming box here, but $5 tip. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. You are fantastic. And we are done for the day, folks. This is just Air Canada 430 headed to Montreal, where I will be headed in a couple of days' time. Hopefully catch a YUL stream on Saturday, if it's not too cold. But now I have these boots, and these boots are saving my life. Thanks to Paul, the subscriber, for that. Appreciate that very, very much. Got a honk. 11 p.m. honk. I don't know if it's for the stream or nefarious purposes. 28 subscribers to go. Oh my gosh, 28. 28. We could do it. We could do it tonight. If everyone watching who has not yet subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. You don't have to turn on notifications. You just have to hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 20,000. And we will do a midnight stream on New Year's Eve, which is literally only 1 hour away from now, really. So it's not like it's impossible. I'm already here till 11. I'm not doing it tonight, but I mean, yeah. We could ring in the New Year's. It's not as inconceivable as I thought. But if you would all be so wonderful and kind as to hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. Get us to 20,000. I'm wrapping up this stream tonight. But we're gonna get there. I'd love to be here to ring in the New Year's. I got a countdown timer ready. I showed it earlier. You know, I like graphics. Graphics are fun.
Delta 3 cross, 6 left there, Canada 120.
Blick Fang, thank you so much for that donation. Really appreciate that. You're very kind. I didn't see it on the chat, and I do apologize. 21 subscribers to go. What if we try to catch one more landing and see if we can get people to hit that button? 21 subscribers. Merry Christmas to me. I feel like my white balance just changed for no reason. Everything just got orange. Did you notice that?
I think it's because of the...
Oh, the light. Rouge, your light messed my camera up. I gotta turn it off auto. 21 people can hit that button. 20 people now. It's 11 o'clock at night on Christmas Day. And Colin and I are standing freezing our butts off at runway 05. I don't know if we'll get it tonight, folks, but I gotta pack this stream up. 18 subscribers to go. Can we do it? Can we do it tonight? Can we do it tonight? Did Mandy go home? Oh, they left? Okay. Do you want to go? Are you feeling it? We can go. I'm pushing it now. Although there is...
We ran a little bit over 1 hour stream.
Sorry?
We ran slightly over 1 hour stream.
We did, slightly over 1 hour stream. I plan to come out for 1 hour on Christmas Day. I did say you could go home anytime with Mandy, though. I don't want to feel like you're a hostage.
Help, I'm being held against my will. This is a joke, I'm not actually. Max 8 headed to Edmonton, Air Canada 177. I'm kind of thinking we can hang on for a few more subscribers. 14 more! 19,986. If we get 14 more subscribers, we get to 20,000. Folks, can we do it?
1959 on Delta, contact ground on 109. Delta over to ground, 119, there's 1959, Merry Christmas.
Tap Air Portugal. Those lights. My auto white balance is going wild.
It's not like those.
Doesn't like the 321s.
Airport 262, Mike, 0303, to take off from 05.
11 subscribers to 20,000 before my hands fall off. Sorry?
Need to get some nice fishing boots for your hands.
Yes, I need ice fishing hand boots. What do you call hand boots? Oh yeah, gloves.
Land 06 right, American 246.
That was one time when my kids were born, my brother, they did something with their toes, and he's like, oh, look what they did down there with their little feet fingers. Like, you mean toes, right? Oh yeah. Just feet fingers sounded adorable though. Tap Air Portugal to Lisbon, A321 Neo, flight 26. 9 more subscribers! 19,991 subscribers.
You have palindrome subscribers.
What's that?
You have palindrome subscribers.
Palindrome! My subscribers are a palindrome. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. 20,000, not a palindrome. 20,002 palindrome. A Porter, and we got a butter machine taxiing. And the lot Dreamliner. I will end on the lot Dreamliner regardless of where we're at, because I feel like Colin is being held against his will. He's a great brother-in-law, but I don't want to abuse his trust in me. Hey, you want to go out for a 1-hour stream on Christmas Day? It's unique.
Yeah.
Tower Bridge here, 3515 ILS 6 right.
Porter's going to Vancouver. That'd be a nice flight. Porter to Vancouver. I've always wanted to fly the Embraer. That's my New Year's resolution. Embraer 195 flight. 6 more to go. I think we can do it. At least by the lot Dreamliner. I believe in us. Air Canada 470 is headed to... I'm going to move away from the microphone for this one. Yow! That was pretty loud, but I faced away from the microphone. Ottawa, yeah, baby. A320 200 to yow! Love you all, folks. Honestly, you're amazing. I'm actually impressed we saw that UPS MD-11, because I've done almost 200 streams now since I started this channel, and I've never seen that move once. I know it does move, because some of the UPS pilots have written me saying, hey, we're taking off at such and such, and it's usually like, I'm in bed. I should take this ear off. There we go. Realize I can't. I'm making things up. 6 more still. Alright, we're slowing down. I think we're slowing down. I think we might end the stream with a few to go. Montreal might be where we hit 20,000. There's a Learjet, and then there is this beautiful... Don't subscribe for me, though. Subscribe for this Star Alliance livery, Air Canada A330 butter machine. Brian, while a subscription from your pet may not count officially, it counts in my heart. Pets are cool. Star Alliance and Learjet waiting. Don't know where the Learjet's going, but the 330 is going to Bogota. Air Canada 94. 5 more! 5 more to go. Oh, it's tight.
honestly, I'm overwhelmed by the support. I thank you all so much for the subscriptions, for the super chats, for the tips and donations. It's a lot of love you've been sharing, and I appreciate it. Give it right back to you. Here is the Star Alliance Butter Machine.
Starline Gate 11, contact Structure 1 today.
Yeah, the New Year's countdown is going to be boring at this point. We're going, oh yeah, it's a new year, woo. No, it'll be fun. Midnight at Pearson. I'm going to email Mick in the tower and ask him, where's the best place to spot for midnight? Based on history of the operations. Oh, there's the lot. Alright, the lot Dreamliner will be the end of the stream, and we will go to bed wondering what the future will bring. But folks, we got so close to 20,000 tonight. I was not expecting to get anywhere near this close. But thanks for all the love, everybody. You are all amazing. Fantastic. You are all fantastic. What a beautiful departure there. And we're going to get lot 6 Echo lining up to Warsaw. 787-8 Dreamliner this time.
Quarter 682, still 5 from 0 plus. Contact ground on 129. 19.6 inches. Russia 5368, Delta 3 cross 06 left. Delta 3 cross 6 left with jet 530. Top 6 Echo, contact Starcher 1 today.
Tower Endeavor 4986 for the approaching southwest.
Endeavor 4986, Donald Tower, wind 0405 knots to the left. Right.
Middle end 06 right, Endeavor 4986.
All right. We did not make it tonight, but that is okay. There are 4 more subscribers will get us over that 20,000 mark. Oh, what a journey. What a ride tonight. Embrace the journey, everybody. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. No, one more to go. 19,999 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, can we get one more?
That sounds like one more plane.
That sounds like one more plane, and why not Avianca? What a beautiful looking plane. 205 to Bogota, A320 Neo. See, Colin, you know, one more plane, you know how that feels.
Yeah.
We're holding on for a hero, Evan says. I love that, that's great. We did it! We did it! 20,008 subscribers! We hit it, folks! Oh my gosh! We did it! Wake Turbulence Aviation has gone over on Christmas Day. Even Colin jumped. We both jumped. We leapt, Colin. We leapt into the air. Oh my gosh. Wow. You are heroes. You are all heroes. Christmas dreams do come true. Oh, you are fantastic. Everyone, I love you all. I love you all so much. So much. Thank you. And I got no energy left. That is I've spent it all on this joy. All right. Here's what you get as a thank you. I'm going to do one more heavy because it's waiting. It is Air Canada 90 to Sao Paulo on a 7879 Dreamliner. To celebrate, we did it. Thank you so much, everybody. Embrace the journey. Love you all.
Endeavor 4986 is wrong. 061, Endeavor 4986. 135, contact direction 138. 188, all the best, connect ordering. 132. Endeavor 4986, contact ground on 129. Ground 1219, Endeavor 4986. Good evening, Porter 308 with you on the ILS 068. Canada 90, contact departure 138. Canada 90, 43 from there with 0406 on fatal line from 063.
Merry Christmas, Martin! $10 tip. Thank you so much, Martin. Appreciate that. With the description of the emoji, you are very kind. Thank you. Going back a few here, just checking in. Really appreciate you. Evan sending $6.99 with the sticker. Thank you so much, Evan. Really appreciate that. VO said get a bottle of whiskey and go home, and a $20 tip. Thank you, VO. You are absolutely fantastic. Corinne, I love how this describes the stickers. It's fantastic. A Shiba dog in a combat position. That's amazing. Thank you, Corinne, for the $5. I really appreciate it. You are fantastic. Better than Netflix, Dutchman says. Thank you. Edward, thank you. Really appreciate that. Let's go. You hit the big milestone. Congrats and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Edward. Merry Christmas to all of you. You are all wonderful. Thank you so much. Honestly, I could not have done this without all of your support, and it means a lot to me. Thank you. Not to get emotional, but it's been a wonderful journey. So thank you so much, everybody. And yeah, I get to go to bed with a great Christmas present, and it's amazing, and the love just keeps coming in. So thank you so much, everyone. 20,000, that means I'm gonna do midnight next week, which is only 35 minutes away from now, so I can do it. I believe I can do it if the weather holds up. I will chat with you all later, but thank you once again. We did it. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Embrace the journey.
Remain 601, contact Departure 1 today. On the mass number. Russia 535 with 0205 knots for takeoff 05. Russia 598, line for 0. That's way 05, Russia 58.
Embrace the journey, everybody. Love you all.